Like, you had people in tears. The girl was only 25. We're like, bro, what? And then you had the snacks. And you went to Target. You was at the Holiday Inn. Okay. Udo here, connecting people with policy. Alright, y'all, today's video, I'm going to be honest, I wasn't even going to do a video on this. I know people say that all the time, but me, myself, I was really thinking to myself, I was like, let me not even entertain it. But now that it's actually like, I just have to say something. I'm sorry. Before we even begin today's video, make sure you press that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. Turn on post notifications so you're notified whenever I post a new video. Follow me on my social media as well. Don't forget that part. But y'all, today's video, Carlee Russell. Carlee. Like, why? Like, what's the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason?
If you don't know the story of Carlee Russell, if you've been living under a rock, pretty much Carlee Russell, she allegedly, well, not even allegedly at this point because it's already confirmed, faked her own kidnapping. Word on the street is because she was trying to get the attention of her ex-boyfriend, but that's just word on the street. You know, that's what the streets are saying. Anywho, we're gonna go ahead and do a reaction video. This is my first time watching the investigation, not the investigation, but the press conference of them announcing it today that there was no kidnapping. This is actually beyond frustrating, and yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. Like, I was even contemplating with myself. I was like, I'm not even gonna do a video on this. Like, it doesn't even deserve a video. But now I'm just like, bro, she really got us messed up. She really got us messed up, Carlee. Like, you shouldn't have done that. Ooh, that water's good. Okay, let's go ahead and begin.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm Captain Keith Suscaleva with the Hoover Police Department. We're here today to provide an update in the Carlee Russell investigation. Chief Nick Durzis will read a prepared statement that will provide an update in this case. After reading the statement, we will have time for a few questions related to the case. Keep in mind, this is still an ongoing investigation, and there are some questions.
That's the only reason why I don't want to say too much, because it says it's still an ongoing investigation. That's why I said allegedly before, because we still don't know. But then again, it's like when 2 + 2 = 4, and 4 + 4 and 4 + 4 = 8, and 8 + 8 is 16. What else can there be? For real? Be for real.
We simply cannot answer at this point. With that, I'll turn it over to Chief Durzis.
Thank you, Captain. Yes.
Thank you, Captain. Oh, his suit.
Good afternoon.
It's fresh.
Thanks to everyone for attending again today. I want to thank the members of our department and all of law enforcement who played a role in the investigation of this case. Last Wednesday, July 19th, we held a press conference and provided you with the facts of the Carlee Russell disappearance. We told you the investigation was ongoing. We helped you determine where Carlee was during the 49 hours of her disappearance. Today I've talked to and received a statement.
2 days, y'all. 2 days, because when it first came out, the world was in shambles. Like, the story was so sad. There's a child on the side of the road. Like, she stops and sees the child, gets the child, and like allegedly I think she was on the phone with her sister or whatever, and she was screaming on the phone. The line hung up. It's just like, bro, before we saw any video footage, before we heard any evidence or anything, that story itself was so sad. Like, you had people in tears. The girl was only 25. We're like, bro, what? And then you had the snacks. And you went to Target. You was at the Holiday Inn. Okay.
From Mr. Emery Anthony, attorney for Carlee Russell. Mr. Anthony has scheduled a meeting for Carlee to meet with investigators early this afternoon, but then I received an email stating that a statement was being provided by him on her behalf. Mr. Anthony asked that I read the statement entirely, which I will do now. My client has given me permission to make the following statement on her behalf. There was no kidnapping on Thursday, July 19th.
Gasp! No kidnapping. You don't say. Carlee, come on now. Carlee.
13th, 2023. My client did not see a baby on the side of the road. My client.
Then you want to bring an innocent baby into it. What did the baby do to you? Like, why bring the baby into it? Like, leave babies out of it. Like, if you want to, if you're gonna create a story, let's leave the kids out of it. Cause that's what kind of tugged on our hearts. We're like, bro, what the heck? Why is the baby on the side of the street? They use the baby as a trap. This is sex trafficking. Like, that was going through my head. Carlee Russell, come on now.
Did not leave the Hoover area when she was identified as a missing person. My client did not have any help in this incident, but this was a single act done by herself. My client was not with anyone or any hotel with anyone during the time she was missing.
Okay, so I believe that she did it by herself. A lot of people were saying that the mom was in it as well. I don't think the mom was in it. I think the mom was trying to do cleanup work after she found out that Carlee wasn't really abducted, if that makes sense. That hotel thing. Word on the street is she was at the Holiday Inn. Like, I don't know, where Motel 6 or something. So
My client apologizes for her actions to this community, the volunteers who were searching for her, to the Hoover Police Department and other agencies as well, as to her friends and family. We ask for your prayers for Carlee as she addresses her issues and attempts to move forward, understanding that she made a mistake in this matter. Carlee, again, ask for your forgiveness and prayers.
Okay. I will say this. I'm pretty sure her mental health right now is like, I wouldn't say shattered because I don't know her and I don't know her situation, but it probably went deeper than what she anticipated or what she planned out for it to be. So now she's like getting like, oh my gosh, what did I do? Like, you know, in that shock phase, not making excuses for what she did, because like the amount of money that they spent trying to find her, the amount of people that came out to try to find her, like this story was like big news. It was sad. Like, be for real. This was really, really sad. It was national news, but
we have a meeting scheduled with Mr. Anthony to further discuss this case. We're currently in discussions with the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office in Bessemer about possible criminal charges related to this case, and we will announce those charges when and if they are filed.
All right, with that, we'll take a few questions.
that's what sis forgot. Like, when you use public services like this and it's fake and it's a fraud, like the whole Jussie Smollett situation, even though they're both different situations, because Jussie Smollett, well, they're similar in the same type of sense, but Jussie Smollett brought like race and all that stuff into it. Like, MAGA people beat him up. Like, he pre-planned, like he planned, and he still sticks by his life to this day. But when you do stuff like that and you use the public service and it's like not even true, then you can serve like time, not even time. Well, you can serve time depending on the extent of it, if the DA presses the charges and stuff. But you gotta pay fees too. Like, I'm pretty sure she didn't even think of that.
Officer Hale said on call on you, please state your name and your affiliation. Yes, sir.
Keith Mims, WAGG 610 100.1 FM Summit Media. Chief, do we at this time, or does the Hoover Police Department know the whereabouts of Carlee Russell during that 49-hour period that she was supposedly missing?
Now, as I said the other day, was talking facts and everything. If I said anything today, would just be speculation. Actual facts, we do not.
Aaron Llewellyn, WBC 13. Can you tell us where,
She was at the Holiday Inn, Cap.
or excuse me, what her motivation was for doing this, if you can?
I wish I could tell you. I think only Carlee knows, and maybe her attorney now. But again, the statement that we received from him does not indicate any.
Word on the street is because her boyfriend, she was trying to get his attention. But hey, man, I'm just the messenger.
WBRC, can you give us an idea of what charges you may be filing against her?
That would strictly be up to the district attorney's office.
David Lamb, CBS 42, can you update us so that there is a meeting scheduled for this afternoon with the family, or when is that meeting to take place with Carlee?
No, not a meeting with the attorney, not the family or Carlee. We have a meeting scheduled with the attorney, and that will take place some point tomorrow.
And there is no meeting with Carlee Russell or her family at this point?
Not scheduled, no, sir.
Maria Chapman with Fox 6, what's next to close this investigation?
Well, again, we want to talk to Mr. Anthony tomorrow and see if he has any more to discuss about the case. We'll certainly be asking if we'll get an opportunity to again interview Carlee like we've wanted to since she returned.
Chief Stephen Quinn, ABC 3340.
Yes, sir.
Your reaction.
They said she came back. I read this. Like, let me emphasize, like, this is the stuff that I'm reading through my research. Like, none of this stuff that I'm saying is actually confirmed. And also TikTok, but I don't put too much, give TikTok too much credit. It's not really the most reliable source. People just be talking on there. But anyways, I read that she came home, I think it was at 10:49 p.m. at night, like, not literally barefoot, but like walking back to her house and stuff. So I'm like, bro, what the heck is going on? When I read that, I was like, where was she at?
Now, knowing that Carlee has admitted that this was made up.
Well, I'm glad that we got this. You know, we certainly laid the facts out to you guys and to the national media that had a lot of interest in this particular case. The sad thing is that again, there were so many people that were involved, took this thing very, very seriously, and again, we wanted the focus to be bringing her home. She got home. We're very excited about that. You know, just
yeah, the
you know,
focus
it is what
was to bring her home, but technically, did she really like leave home? Like, that's the thing. Like, she technically wasn't kidnapped, so it's like.
it is. The facts, I think, last Wednesday pretty much showed that we knew that it was a hoax.
Lisa Crane with WBTM 13, do you know the expense you went to during this search? And if you don't have a dollar figure for us, just how big it was for you guys?
Well, it was all hands on deck, and we don't have a dollar figure yet, but we're certainly working towards getting one, and not only ours, but there'll be other agencies that had a lot of support that they gave us, and had monetary expenses themselves.
Jonathan, with JLR investigates, are the parents under any investigation?
You know, as I said the other day, we were going to try to determine exactly those 49 hours. So right now, you know, anything's on the table. We still don't know what happened to those 49 hours, where she was, did she have any help? We have no idea. You know, I read the statement from Mr. Anthony, that's all we know.
Keith Mims, WAGG 610, Summit Media. Chief, let me ask you this. What do you think prompted or provoked Carlee to do this kind of thing? And are there any kind of mental issues that the police department or the public should be concerned about? Or
How would he know?
You know, not that I'm aware of. I mean, it's you know, this is a very elaborate. This was an elaborate deal. I mean, when you talk about calling a 911 and being up on the interstate, again, it would all be conjecture. So really, I don't know. I was hoping that we'd have an opportunity to interview and we'd be able to ask her those questions.
Were any others involved in putting this story together for her?
Mr. Anthony, in his statement, says there was not.
Liliana Kelmy, WBRC, Fox 6 News.
Now that's T. As of right now, that is. I also saw that her search engine, they confiscate. No, I don't think they confiscated her phone, but they found like her search engine and stuff, and they were like looking at the things that she was searching prior, and a lot of it correlated to her hoax, like her setting this up. So it's like, dang, she really like thought this out to a degree.
Any type of reason that switched?
No, they did not.
Back here. Aaron Llewellyn, WBTM 13. Was not in custody right now.
That is correct. That is correct.
Last question with David.
David Lamb, once again. So, first of all, when did you actually see this letter? And second of all, do these admissions and the content of the letter alter the investigation at all?
No, not at all. We'll continue to investigate. We're going to still try to determine where she was during those 49 hours. But I am glad that we received this. It at least puts put some of the social media super sleuths hopefully at rest for a little bit as far as what everyone, the conjecture of what everybody thinks took place. We know that by her own admission, it didn't happen, and we're thankful for that.
All right, thank you guys very much.
Wow. I will say I am thankful. We are all thankful that it didn't happen. That wasn't somebody's reality. However, Carlee, why did you have to lie about why? Like, oh my gosh. And I don't like how people are making this a race thing, though. I am going to be honest. I don't like how people are making this a race thing. Like, oh, they already don't trust whenever a black person go missing anyway, so why are you making it harder on that? Like, I don't like the fact that they're making it a race thing. Like, that's our own separate people. There's still black folks, black kids out there that are still being missing. Like, this is not a situation to use as an excuse not to take people who are actually missing not serious. Just putting that out there. But let me know your thoughts on the comments down below. Goodness gracious, like, I'm still appalled because the story really shook my heart. I'm not even kidding. The story really shook so many people's hearts. It's that child portion too. That's like, wow, this girl stopped on the side of the road, putting her life at risk to help a child. And then when it started to marinate and we started hearing more details and started seeing footage, we're like, bro, what the heck? Something's not adding up. But comment down below your thoughts, opinions, and so forth. Let me know your thoughts. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please be sure to press that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. Follow me on my social media. That's a key point, my social media. Yeah, turn on post notifications so you're notified whenever I post a new video. And yeah, I will see y'all next time. This is Uduak, connecting people with policy. Toodles!